viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to the channel. You don't know it's a boy SAE. Bless upon yourself and thank you all for tuning into this one. So my people, what I really want to talk about this time around, I'm only here to clarify some things, guys, because a lot of people are basically bashing me for reporting on the situation that we hear from the Kayarta News, from Guyana, that Shamar Joseph was allegedly assault, rape 11 girls in Guyana, and they're filing a case against him, and people are coming for me saying that I'm bringing false news and reiterating. Yeah, I understand, but I'm here to clear something, guys. Remember now, guys, this is all alleged, and I'm just reporting what's in the media. I know some of the medias haven't really called his name and said rate, but some of the media have posted his name and his picture and indicated that he's the one that they're talking about, and the 11 girls target him. You understand? We're gonna talk a little bit more, guys, and but before we do so though, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be the first alerted whenever a new video is uploaded, and don't forget to drop a like on the video and leave your honest thoughts down below. So as I said, news break a couple days ago, almost a week now, people, that Shamar Joseph have been accused of allegedly raped 11 females, and up till now one of the female is still in hospital, suffering from depression. You understand? Because they're saying that whenever they try to press the case forward, it seems like the government in Guyana are people behind the cricketer is basically suppressing the story, and the prosecute and the lawyers, I think, are the police who are doing the investigation, are questioning the female multiple times, and and the female get fed up and leave, you understand, and ended up in the hospital because they're pressing it and they don't believe her, right? And the parents even post evidence that they did let their daughter go out with Shamar Joseph, or with the person, on March 3, 2023. You understand, my people? And he did take her to a house and did the act. You understand? Without her consent. You understand? And that happened. But a lot of the Guyanese fans, I think, are really coming after me, saying that I'm delivering false news. You understand? But this is something basically out in the public. You understand? It's not like I'm making up stuff, guys, and said that Shamar that you understand, without any people saying it before me. You understand? And it's no new. It's just the fact that right now I'm considering if it's fake news or if it's a frame up situation. I'm Shamar Joseph. As we know, Shamar Joseph have been in the spotlight of late, people. It's bowled brilliantly versus Australia, guys. And we talk about him, about Ian Healy or whatever you want name, people. Said, attempt to get his act together, but that's a different story. He's been in the media, guys, hot recently, when it comes on to certain stuff, especially at the alleged, guys. A lot of people calling him, when you call it predator. If you go on Facebook, guys, a lot of people calling him predator, guys, without evidence, because what I'm lacking right now, guys, I don't have full evidence to come and convict anybody and say he did that. I don't have any evidence. I'm just going off of what Keita News said in Guyana and what a lot of the public or some Guyanese people believe that it's true. I personally, as I said, guys, I don't know if it's a frame up or what, but we have no evidence. We hear them talk about evidence of they're having voice note, they're having screenshot messages, but we haven't been able to see any of those. We heard them saying that he's going to be arrested in coming days, but we haven't seen anything or heard anything as regards to that matter. So you understand, people, some people started to have their doubts. A lot of people are kind of disappointed that I brought this story across, but people need to remember that this is the channel that I also brought cricket news to the region, or to cricket West Indies supporters overall. You understand? So I'm not straying out of the cricketing arena. I'm just bringing news that have been made public already in their country, and they're saying that this is not the first. He was allegedly arrested. You understand, guys, for the same thing as he did it to his cousin couple years ago, but the families have come to an agreement and he was released. People are saying that he's from a place where you have to take a boat to come over, but that doesn't really make any sense in terms of you accused of allegedly raping somebody. You understand? There are a lot of women in your community already. So even if you have to take, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't prove that you didn't do it and you already did. As I said, I can't tell you guys that he did it, and I can't tell you guys that he didn't because I have no evidence. I'm just going off of what Kate and you said. I don't know, a lot of people are not going to say his name because of illegal action. But as I said, I'm using the word allegedly, which a lot of people as I research is not concrete, but it kind of waver a little bit. But in terms of it, I'm not sure this news is real, my people. And if it's not real, I apologize to him, from now on. But if it's real, I think that things should be done, on this matter. But we haven't heard him come out and post any comments. I think that his lawyer have really his lawyer has, as I said, no evidence, guys, meaning there. As I said, I don't heard anything from him, guys. Or he posts some stuff on Instagram, but he has turned off the comment section because I'm sure that he's under the pressure right now in terms of people looking at him as a predator, people accusing him, because as I said, without conviction we can't say that he's guilty. You understand? Until we heard a solid conviction that he did rape them, then we can't say that he did. That's the reason why we use allegedly, guys, because we're not sure if this is real news, guys. The Kayata news, I think they said that they bring real news to the media. They never bring false news. So people, I don't know who to believe. If it's is Shamar Joseph really being framed by these 11 females, and why would they frame him all of a sudden? People look at it and said Shamar Joseph is an rising international cricket, and this is the perfect time for them to rip off some money off him or whatsoever. Maybe these females have given him willingly, and now, based on pressure or pressure from others, they might say that he raped them. But as I said, people, I don't have any concrete evidence. That's what's beating me right now. You understand? That's the reason why a lot of the fans are kind of saying that I need to get evidence. You understand? But they're saying there that they have evidence, but until I get evidence, guys, I'm not gonna say he did it, guys. If he did, he have that to pay for his karma. But my people, leave your thoughts down below. Do you think that it's a frame-up situation for Shamar Joseph with these 11 females, or it's legit? A lot of Guyanese fans said that it's legit. You understand? Some people said he was arrested before, and some people said that he's under investigation and rated. But we heard that people reach out to Cricket West Indies and they haven't really said anything. They have remained silent. They said that they haven't heard anything about that. But the Kayata News said that the West Indies have heard about it, but they refuse to pay any attention to it. They leave it as a blind eye. But my people, leave your thoughts down below. Alright, bless up on yourself.